Good everyone, welcome to this video. Today we have a combo request by Raptor Jesus, although he's going under a new name now. I don't know what name he's going under, but I'm sure he'll put in the comments. And today he's requested the Panzer 4H and the Me-410 A1U4. So we've got a good tank with okay armor on the hull, but not so good armor on the turret. And we've got a decent plane with a great gun, but not so great handling in the fighter role. So the combo's got strengths and its weaknesses, so it's perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I know that's a Marvel reference, but I just have to make it. So the Panzer 4H recently, as well as a couple of other German tanks, have gotten their Ostketten, or however you say it, track upgrade. And as you can tell, I took out my Panzer 4H, as well as every other vehicle that had it, and got them all done. The Panzer 4H I got done in one game where I got like 9 kills, I think it was, because the 75mm was just cracking everything like a nut. And, well, even the coax machine gun got to have a play with a Russian truck, so that's always nice. So the Panzer 4H is the last modification of the Panzer 4 that we all respect. And then you've got the one modification after this tank, which not many people respect, but I do, the Panzer 4J. The J is essentially a H with a manual turret traverse, not an electrically driven turret traverse. So obviously, with us having the electric drive, we're going to be pretty okay in terms of traversing the turret. I mean, I've certainly had faster turret traverses at 11.9 degrees a second, which I can actually upgrade that right now with an expert crew, which I'll just do that. And it jumps immediately up to 13.2 degrees a second. Now that's not bad at all, but I certainly would want better. But at least the tank has good capability of getting into certain spots, and at least it can get into, well, the gun can crack most of what it sees. The problem is, if you try and play this thing when there's a jumbo around, there's not really a lot you're going to do against that, but we'll just have to see how we do. So like I say, the tank is pretty well respected by me, and the plane is definitely respected by me, as I love this plane. If you don't know, the Me-410 A1U4, I use it for anti-mech missions, for like daily tasks and special tasks, and it's a very good aircraft at doing that, with having the 50mm and the 20s, as well as 2-pack guns, and obviously if I lose an engine it's not a huge deal. It's still something to use, and not many people tend to think of it as a ground attacker, but it does work really well. Now, he has specifically requested me to use the APHE belt, which is perfectly fine by me. I believe it is this round that is the APHE. Yes, it is. Now, we don't get much explosive, but it should be more than enough considering we're coming in from above certain tanks, and we might be able to get a frontal pen if we're lucky enough. But we'll just have to see how we go. Like I said, it seems a good combo on paper, but obviously it does have its weaknesses, like the 410 not being the best in the fighter role, and the Panzer 4H being a bit long in the tooth and an up tier, but I think we can cope okay. We'll just have to see how we do. But anyway, I'll see you all in the first game. Well, we're on our first match. We're on Normandy, which is a map that I don't actually mind. I quite like this map, that's for definite. I mean, it is a conquest, so we're probably going to want to try and push the monument, which is probably the best course of action. But I just don't know if the Panzer IV's mobility is going to be enough to get there. And it looks like we're 5-3, so I'm going to be taking a bit more APCR and a little less AP. Because, well, if you don't know, the only way you're cracking a jumbo is with APCR, unless he gives you his side. And I doubt we're going to see a jumbo driver that's going to do that. Yep, 5-3, we got Tigers in typical fashion. Hello, Panther. Seriously, one sort of thing I would love to have seen the Germans do. I mean, I think they trialed it. I think it was one of the many prototypes in Panzer IV. Was sloped armor. I would have loved to have seen like 8 centimeters, a bit like a Panther, but not as sloped, if that makes sense. And I'd have loved to have seen that on a Panzer IV. Like, that would have been great. Right, let's load some smoke, because obviously we're going to be pushing the monument, and we're going to need as much mobile cover as we can. Shot out. Obviously we don't have a stabilizer, but I'm having to wait. Let's drop a smoke. Not there. Okay, just suspension not being the kindest thing to me today, but that's fine. Okay, we're in the monument, and the teammate decided to just abruptly stop. I mean, I know there's tanks there, buddy, but come on. Back up a minute. I saw it for like half a second, so I knew where to shoot, but that was one of them 3.7 RAM things. I see a commander's hatch. But I bet you, so do they. That's a T-34. Yeah, we're not exactly in a great position here, that's for definite. Well, for the team at least. Yeah, there's a Sherman FL-10 down there. I just missed my opportunity there. I'm going to take down this bit of rubble with an AP round. After I kill you. He just did not care, did he? He just drove straight out. Let's go for you next. The hell are you shooting at? I'm a teammate. I know that Sherman, or that Sherman used to fight freaking... Wow. Now that's a shot and a half. I've never seen someone pull that off. Problem is now we've got a T-34-57 running rampant somewhere up here. Now I know what some people are thinking. Why am I sat side on? Well, I mean, let's be real. We're mostly in cover anyway, and the hits that are going to come for the tank are going to be on the turret front. So, at least if I keep the hull angled away, it's less likely for an AP round, or an APHE round, to insta-kill my entire crew. So there is some thought behind it, but it's likely not going to benefit us in the long run. But we'll just have to see. I can't actually, like, I can't get a shot on that guy. There's the barbed wire in the way. Now that's the shot I wanted. Tippo, why are you sat in front of a KV? We both shot at the same time, but obviously his gun, well, he fired his gun first. If I remember rightly, he has high muzzle velocity anyway. Okay, that one ricocheted off because I hit the side armor. Tried to go for the 85 then, but I couldn't get the shot. Oh, I thought I could sneak it through. Jesus, the guns on those T-34s. Well, yeah, the 57s are great. What was he driving? Yeah, I don't think he realizes the Russians ever put an 85 on it. Nope, that one just hit the front. Oh, great. We're dead. That's the T-34 from earlier. Yep, we're dead. We're definitely dead here. There's nothing we can really do. I'm trying to back up. Oh, engine's gone. Yep, we're screwed. There's nothing I can do here. Shell's not even loaded. Teammates just sat there, blind to bat. And even if I do get the engine repaired, at the end of the day, we're majorly boned here. Just trying to turn the turret fast enough. Okay, we're ready to fire, but the problem is now is we're sat with our rear armor facing them, which is only like 20mm thick. Come on, T-34, I need you to do something, man. I've got my arse out. There's nothing much I can do here. No, I'm not going to go for that shot. We're going to jump into plane soon anyway, so... Right, engine's online. Let's get moving. This tank is battered. This tank is honestly battered. I think at this point I'm just going to jump into plane. We did well to make it out of that situation kind of alive. Because yes, I have Jade out the tank, but like I probably could have stayed in that situation longer, but obviously with the tickets being the way they are, I kind of want to get in the plane and see if we can do something. And we're the only plane, because it looks like the French have brought along a P-63, which is just great. This is not good for us. And there's also an IL-2. We've got a problem, because now he knows exactly where I am. And that's a P-63. I've got a backup, but I don't think I'll get enough SP for it. I could try and get him with the 20s, but he's doing elevator turns, you just know he's a tryhard. Well, I mean, his tryharding didn't get him very far, did it? There's the IL-2. I want to clean up the IL-2 before I start getting into the ground attack. Gotta dodge that. I do not want to go nose to nose with an IL-2. Now, I know some people are saying, hold on a minute, Joe, you just said this thing sucks in a fighter role. It does, but when you've got to fight IL-2s, it's not as much of big of a deal. And the P-63 kind of made it easy. Right, there's one. I'll swing it around for the 50. Although there's probably going to be some salty revenge killer coming back very shortly. So we'll go Sherman. Good hit. Cannon breach. Looks like we've got the loader or the commander. And we set the tank on fire. Good start. Thank you, team. Right, there's another one. KV-85. Go for that engine. Okay, looks like the gearbox ate the shot, but that's fine. Swing it back round again. Looks like most of the enemy team is just sat there. Poor shooting on my part. Ooh, no, 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 no. I don't want to collide with a building. That would probably not be preferred. Kill assist on the KV-85. And looks like they've got an SU-85 rushing the point. There's also an ASU that could probably hit on the way through. He's gone, and we'll go for the ASU. There goes ASU. So I mean, this thing's a great support aircraft. It really does do well for your team. If you get it in the skies, and obviously the skies are clear, of course. But that's GG. First blow and final blow. First place on the team, 2 air kills, 5 ground, 3 assists, and we got a skin unlocked on my Panzer IV. Sweet. So not a bad combo. Like I say, there are certainly weaknesses to the combo. Obviously, the Panzer IV-H is a bit long in the tooth, but we certainly made the tank work and was very lucky to survive the situation that we got into before I had to jump out and get in the plane. And well, as you can see, the 410 does work, but obviously if you're fighting a dumbass who thinks he can just outstall a 410 with more airspeed than him, and if you're also fighting an IL-2, you should be able to hold all the cards, as long as you don't tailset the IL-2. And obviously there's 50mm, if you actually aim it right, because my aim was a bit rusty, it's certainly very capable of doing its job. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's battles, or combo request by Raptor Jesus. And well, I'll catch you all on the next one.